Had Michael ever seen let's go down the list, a Kevin Durant, a Stephen Curry, a Klay Thompson, who else did he play in the finals? A Dirk Nowitzki. Mike wasn't playing people like that. He's playing mailman, Karl Malone, John Stockton, who can't shoot. All I can do is pass the ball. I mean, you said Clyde Drexler, Charles Barkley. Who are these people? Yeah, the Hall of Famers.
Greats of their generation.
Charles Barkley talks about donuts on TV all day.
Yeah, he's washed now. Yeah, he's washed now, but Charles Barkley was him.
You ask LeBron what he's doing 10 years from now, he's probably still dribbling the ball somewhere down the road, man. So
yes, you can't get mad at somebody for the generation they played in.
All right, welcome back to Entirely NBA, hosted by Entirely Media. I'm your host, Darion Robinson. To my right is my guy,
Murph. What's good?
And to my left is my other guy,
LeBron Jr.
And back there in the black, flipping a couple tacos is my guy. All right, bet. So to start off, we're going to do something hot. So how many years does LeBron have left in the NBA? What you think, GHIZZ? GHIZZ?
At least 20. At least, honestly, if you want to be honest, he got 10. Good 10. How old is LeBron right now? 40, 39?
39. He's not playing until 49.
46. Take it or leave it.
Is that really a thing? You think LeBron could play to 46?
No, not at all. No.
Have you guys not seen his off-season tapes for season 21 this year so far?
I've seen a lot of off-season tapes, and when niggas get back into the league, they don't look like them off-season tapes. Carmelo Anthony was
How
one
dare
of those people.
you put Carmelo and LeBron's name in the same sentence? They'll ever let me hear some things like that again.
We got 2 years left. Mandatory this year.
He's got 2 years left with the Lakers. How about that?
Yeah, 2 years left with the Lakers. If Bronny comes into the league and gets drafted by probably OKC, does he go to the Thunder?
They got,
of course,
Alexander.
No, he's going to the Thunder. Period.
They got that tall white guy. What's his name? Chad.
They got
Josh
Giddey,
Giddey,
Chet, Shea,
Josh Giddey,
Dort.
Yeah, Dort. They got both of Jalen Williams.
Yep. And they got like 20-something picks.
They got the Australian, y'all forgetting?
Ooh, Giddey?
They're not going to win in crunch time in the playoffs.
I mean, that's because they're young.
Yeah, exactly.
But like, Bron can go wherever the hell he wants.
That's what I'm saying. If he does, so they pick up Bronny, who at that point would probably just be a bench player because he's not starting on that team.
Oh no,
not starting team. Bron comes there.
No, we can't.
Bron comes there to much mature, about 2024, 2025, something like that. 2025. That's a championship team.
See, LeBron's age is 39, but his body is like 33.
Sheesh.
So, I mean, he has like 7 years technically, honestly, if we're being honest.
To what I would think Bron would do, because athleticism is catching up to him. Like, age, time never lost. So, if he got 3 years solid, 2 years solid, 3 years at the most, I think that, like, he's not going to play if he's a second-string player.
At what point in time would he be a second-string player?
You can only play for so long. I don't care what you say.
So
like,
Tom,
even though he's smart as hell. Huh?
You think he'll end up being a Russ? How Russ was on the Lakers?
Don't disrespect Russ. he just didn't fit the game plan. That's it. That's because Russ still got a lot of gas in the tank.
I can't even believe what I'm hearing right now.
What?
Tom Brady played till he was 45 in the NFL.
All Tom Brady had to do was sit in the pocket for a couple seconds.
That is football. You have to tackle somebody to get the play finished.
Yeah, I mean, no, I respect Tom Brady too, but at the same time, it's just like.
So if we're giving every athlete in the world Tom Brady's timeline, LeBron has half a decade left, minimum, plus some.
He said he'll be here. He's saying he'll be here until he's 44.
No, I don't see
And
it.
Tom could still play right now, he said. He just doesn't want to. So that's a contact sport. Basketball is not as physical.
It's different. It's just different all around. You can't compare football and basketball.
You're right, because football's worse.
I don't know. I just trying to go up and down that court for 38 minutes. That takes a higher toll on your body than sitting in the pocket and dodging a couple hits.
What's the average time for a football game? Football play 7 seconds.
You must have never watched a Super Bowl before.
7 seconds. 7 seconds is what I said.
Goodness gracious.
All right, fair enough. So Brian's playing until he's 45.
No, he's not. Just throwing that out there. Sorry.
All right, cool. Let's shift off of LeBron real quick. Because so I did a couple videos on Dwayne Wade and his current situation. There's a couple of things on there I want to talk about. Dwayne Wade, how would you handle a situation if you had a son-daughter like he did?
No comment.
Son-daughter.
Okay.
No comment.
Are you asking me specifically?
Everybody in this movie. Everybody in this
Yes, I mean.
Not in my house.
Kyle has a son.
No.
He names him Kyle Murph Jr. And he wants to become Kylie Murph Jr.
Like, I'm not a parent. I'm not gonna speak on no parental things. That's just, in my opinion, I don't agree with it. But I don't have kids.
What don't you agree with?
Huh?
What don't you agree with?
I don't agree with the decision.
What decision?
Man, like, it's a sensitive subject, but like, I don't agree with it because, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what they say, your brain don't develop it until you're 25.
Right.
Like, you making a life-altering decision
Before 18.
before 18. It's
crazy.
So it's just like, I mean, that's just me. But again, I'm not a parent. I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like that, I don't think I would allow that. But
What year did LeBron and them lose that finals? It was the first one they were there?
2011 against the Mavs. I was a sophomore in high school. Mr. Elliott's English class with Hamilton Merrill. He was from Texas. He
out to
took
Hamilton.
shout out Hammy. Went to UNC. Great guy. Great guy. It was a dark time in my life. LeBron lost his second NBA Finals. I was a young Mayut, and personally, I just didn't want to relive something so dark in my past.
what's going on? What was the question, bro? Like, what's the question?
What I'm saying is, he had just lost the finals, and he had to tell Gabrielle Union that he had cheated on her and is having a baby by somebody else. Which one do you feel is harder?
What was this?
Definitely
Usher's
losing the
confession?
NBA Finals for sure. Like, fuck the wife. Respectfully.
Fuck the
Damn.
wife.
After NBA Finals loss, it's fuck the wife. Like, get out my face, woman. I just lost NBA Finals.
You do work out, yeah. You are committed to
You got to
that.
remember, NBA Finals that just paid your mortgage, that fancy Beamer or Bentley or Maybach, whatever you drive outside.
You don't think Gabrielle had money like that?
Man, she is the devil, if you want me to be honest. Since she came into Dwayne Wade's life, all this crazy stuff in his life started happening. But that's another story for another day. So, yeah. Next episode.
What you think?
What I think about that? I think it's wild. I think it's just as hard. I mean, it's a rough situation. You with your wife, you over here talking about infidelity in your relationship after you just lost the final. So it's like a double whammy.
Let's break that question down actually a little bit more. So you heard what Kyle said, right, guys? Now, losing in front of 1 million people in your DMs calling you the N-word, you suck, you lost all my money, or you go home behind closed doors and you got to say, hey, babe, I made a mistake.
It's a big ass mistake.
But that's also a big-ass wallet, though. So, a big-ass mistake can be... Didn't they say Kobe cheated or whatever? R.I.P. to Kobe. But,
Damn.
Yeah, R.I.P. to Kobe. R.I.P. to Kobe. But, Vanessa's, a couple $1 million later, she fine. Who else? Anybody else? Leonardo DiCaprio, I'm pretty sure. He got divorced, though, so we can't use him.
Where did he come in? I don't know about basketball.
just rich people that, I guess, messed around with their significant others.
Okay.
I mean, I think you're implying that the more money you make,
The happier
you
you
can do
are.
whatever you want. No, you can do whatever you want in a relationship.
You have more leeway. If you are the breadwinner, you definitely have more leeway, that's for sure.
Dang.
If you're going half and half on rent and bills, good luck. Good luck, gentlemen. But now if you massages, her rent paid, her hair done, her nails done.
I think in Gabrielle and D-Wade spot, she said that they didn't do that whole, like, D-Wade was his thing. Like, she had her money, he had his money. They both established regardless outside of each other.
Very true. That is a fact.
It's wild.
I don't know. I think I lose the finals. I think I get more sick to my stomach trying to come home and tell her, hey, look, I got a whole nother kid.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Because I can get the finals next year. You know what I mean? I can try.
No,
try
you
that again next
cannot.
year.
It is not that easy.
And what happened the next year, though?
LeBron carried them to the finals. What happened next year, by the way? That's all I'm saying.
They got 2 after that.
Thanks to
that's
LeBron.
all right. Thanks to LeBron.
Didn't carry them to the finals, though.
Who got finals MVP?
Oh, no, he was the
2012
best
and
player
2013?
on the team, but he didn't carry them to the finals. He didn't single-handedly just carry them to the finals. That implies that Bosh.
This nigga had to take off his glasses.
That's what I'm saying. That implies that Bosh
Let
and
me break
D-Wade
it
did
down.
not put up numbers. Like, that implies they did not put up numbers. LeBron's great.
Didn't Chris Bosh retire with blood clots or something like that?
That ain't got shit to do with his talent. That's the fact he had to stop because of a medical issue.
LeBron could never. That's all I'm saying. You see LeBron with blood clots? No. No.
Crazy, bro.
It's wild out here, man. I don't know what to tell you.
If D-Wade doesn't get hurt, doesn't have the college injury, doesn't have 2 knee surgeries after or during his NBA appearance, is he better than Kobe? Does he end up being better than Kobe?
Nah.
Hell no.
Nope.
Not even a little bit.
Not even close.
Nothing,
Okay.
Not taking nothing from Dwayne though.
So he's not even close. That gap between.
I didn't say that.
Oh, so you think he is kind of close?
No,
Or would he?
I think it's a very big possibility that he could be better than Kobe, but I'm not. What part?
He can't shoot. Not at all. D-Wade had no outside game at all. His three was lucky, especially pre-LeBron era on Miami Heat.
Okay.
Jeez.
Said
I'm
Bron
sorry.
made him a shooter. Just give Bron all the credit for everything.
LeBron does, but in his
LeBron-
defense, like he does make people
He
shoot.
does make
like,
people,
A lot
like,
better.
but it can be a gift and a curse because like J.R. Smith, like he was a high flyer, like get buckets, like everything was just a score. Then he got to Bron's team.
He even got better.
Now
Yep.
he won a chip. He didn't get better. He won a chip.
Now he started smoking weed. That's what he did.
Does that make him better or
And
worse?
Shump.
Yeah, they were both heavily involved in the nightlife in all their cities they went to.
So he average. I'm trying to find his 3-point average.
Dwayne, career?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me know on that. I'm sure it's not high. I'm sure it's like 32-ish.
I wouldn't even say that, honestly.
Damn, you said this shit in the 20s.
Why do you think he's so bad?
He's not bad. He's not bad. He carried a Shaq to the finals in what, 2006?
293.
29% career?
Yeah.
I told you.
29.3%.
30
What's
nothing.
LeBron's right now?
Higher than that.
Well, LeBron, I know he can shoot. He can shoot now. He couldn't shoot.
Yeah.
He can shoot
He
now.
definitely
like,
can shoot now.
that-
That right hand move he does, looks at it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
It's not
Beautiful stuff.
It's not beautiful.
Okay.
Scripted.
It's beautiful stuff.
All right,
But
fair enough. 300 million and no rings, or 5 rings and 50 million?
500 million and no rings, guys. You kidding me? You kidding me? And you need to ask the world that question too. Generational wealth or a couple pieces of jewelry? I mean, you're going to go down in NBA history, but at the end of the day, that's not going to pay your bills or your kids' bills or their kids' bills. Oh, my great granddad won like 5 chips, but we broke. I work in McDonald's though. Damn, my granddad didn't win shit, but I haven't worked in 10 years.
that's a tough question because it's like the competitive nature. Obviously, you go to the league to win a chip. Like if you don't win a chip, obviously it kind of messes you up and it makes you feel like you failed or whatever. But
You did.
I mean, yeah, but that's like saying like Barkley and them have no career because they didn't win a chip. But
Barkley went to the finals though, didn't he?
I don't know. He's the best loser. That's what he was. So that's what I'm saying. Like it's just like,
He played Michael though, so we'll give him some leeway.
oh, now you respect Michael.
Well, no,
now you
anybody
respect
that played Michael, you know, you got to give him a little, because Michael in the '90s was like
Yep.
fighting Superman almost at that point. Like, good luck.
No, I mean I think he took a lot of chips, but I'm just saying like competitive nature. Like I would take those rings, but it depends. Like what Gil said. Like it depends your role that you played on that team.
That's exactly what I was gonna bring up. If you're at 50 mil, but you have 5 rings, that means you weren't even close to being that
Yeah,
guy.
like I don't want to be Juwan Howard. I'm sorry,
Never.
He has a respectable
Never.
career, but it's like a, you know what I'm saying. He was a morale booster. He never was
Udonis
that
has
guy.
some ass niggas.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he has them. It never was that guy. He was just a really good
bench player.
role player. Like, he's known for baseline jumpers. Like, he doesn't, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't want to be that guy. I mean, he's living a good life, but like you said, like, generationally, he's going to be forgotten. So,
Like your great grandkids gonna be like, Udonis, who? Is that a disease?
Yeah, that's a great point. So at that time, that's not even an argument of competitiveness, because if you're going to speak on competitiveness, that means you didn't hold yourself to a higher standard to be better, to even try to get that check. That's 100 mil, right?
I mean, yeah, but that's like everybody got their role on the team. So everybody has to play that role player. Everybody's the cheerleader. Everybody's that, like, you know what I'm saying? You got to fit into that role. But,
Or you could pull a Steph Curry, get good enough to where you don't have the money or the rings, to where you get the rings and then the money follows. Steph was just shooting threes in the league, won a couple rings, boom, $200 million contract, Under Armour contract, generational wealth. 2 rings. Then what, 2 more rings later? It's over now.
you so rude, man. Talking about Steph only shot threes.
Shoot a couple threes.
Shoot a couple threes. He's so rude.
He's a very well-rounded player. Steph is a very well-rounded
He's
player.
the same thing
guys.
LeBron
Yeah.
do.
Woof.
He's just smaller. He's just
You
smaller.
put up the
If you
same
look at
stats.
statistics,
If you look at the stats, put the same
Steph
numbers
can give
as
you
LeBron.
29, 7 and 7.
Does he not?
Is that not a LeBron stat?
I can't believe this blasphemy in here.
What's the difference?
What you think, Mel? Is that accurate or
It's
not?
It's outrageous.
Is 29, 7 and 7 not a LeBron stat?
No, because he would have a triple double before Wes was doing it. And that's
29,
Westbrook
7.
for anybody that doesn't know who Russell is.
Yeah, but from beginning of season to end of season, is 29, 7 and 7 not a LeBron stat?
That's a Lucas stat. That's not a LeBron stat.
Nah, Lucas
What's
stat.
LeBron stat?
Lucas stat is like 28, 10 and 10 right now.
What's that? What's
99.
LeBron said?
LeBron stat probably 55, 20, and 30.
55, 20 and 30.
Something around,
Nah,
around
low-key,
that.
that was a Russell Westbrook game stat.
That was, yeah.
Yeah, I believe it.
That's crazy.
Nah, I mean, you no, stop. I can't even keep going on. I gotta look.
To remind you, LeBron's doing that kind of stuff in the NBA Finals, not in no game 35 of the season. Like Steph in the NBA Finals, look up he's a choker. When the lights are on, Steph chokes.
And Bron don't.
How many Finals MVPs does Stephen Curry own?
One.
Now, do I need to continue? How many does LeBron own?
How many rings does Steph have?
He better thank Andre Iguodala from 2015 if we're being honest. So, yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, he was going against Bron. Like, Andre was not supposed to be able to strap Bron like that because
Right.
he strapped Bron.
Facts.
But
Jason Terry
you're
did
not-
it, and Andre Iguodala did
and
it.
you're not putting Steph on Bron. It doesn't make sense. So it's just like you have to have that role player. Andre didn't come there to be like, yo, I'm winning MVP this year. Like, he went in there to be like,
You know why
like,
Andre Iguodala and Jason Terry were strapping LeBron? Because there was nobody else to strap up. That's why. Everybody else was already strapped up because they couldn't play. LeBron.
they played their role.
And that's not good enough. They need to be better than their role. LeBron needs more than
won
that.
him an MVP. Like, what are you talking about?
You know, honestly,
LeBron averages 27, 7 and 7.
I'm about to say, what did LeBron average on
That's what
Andre
it was?
Iguodala?
27, 7, 7?
That's his career stats. 27, 7 and 7.
So, yeah, I was just 2 points off.
I think you're on the wrong site. You need to look at a different site.
What do you mean?
You trying to say hosted by Gregory Graham?
that site sounds plagiarized or something. You know?
Crazy.
Check your sources.
Last year, Curry was 29, 6 and 6.
That's definitely less than what you were saying. So, less than.
I said 26, 7 and
I
6.
said 29, 7 and 7, yeah.
Looks like Steph doesn't got it, guys.
Oh my gosh.
I don't
Like,
make the
IQ
rules.
wise, if you're talking about Bron's IQ, absolutely. He is way
That's the only
above
thing over
average.
Curry is athleticism and IQ.
IQ, gene pool, athleticism, life, body, everything about him. I didn't bring my knee pads, by the way, guys, but they're outside in the car.
I can't stand it.
It sounds like you're wearing it.
Can't stand it, bro.
Fair enough. Tom, Mel, what time we at?
Yeah, 20.
20?
20 minutes.
So we was talking about the amount of times he went to the chip. 9 times in a row?
10.
11
9,
is it 11 total or 10 total?
Might be 11 total, but I know it's
11 total, 10 in a row.
10 in a row.
I mean, come on, guys.
Is that impressive? Is that impressive?
We will never see that again.
Is that impressive?
Lord have mercy.
I'm asking. I'm just saying. I have my opinion on it, but you know what I'm saying?
I mean, is
Well,
the
really,
grass
what your opinion is.
My opinion is it's impressive, yes, but like I don't think it should be a statistic that somebody counts to be like, yeah, like he went to the chip 10 times in a row. How many times did he win? How many times did you go to the chip and actually win? Granted, he was the star player of that time, but if you only won 4 times, then you won 4 times. You got 4 chips. The fact that you went there 10 times in a row, I mean, I'm not in the NBA, but I'm sure it's a crazy process. You got to do everything you got to do, but like at the same time, like you ain't get no chips. You got 4.
I'm gonna break this down
That's
in
the stat
15
you should talk
seconds.
about.
15
15
seconds.
seconds. All right.
15
Time.
seconds.
Go.
Time me, Mel, please.
Got you.
So Michael, when he was going to the chip, 6 times in a row? Was that what it was? 6 times in a row, or 3 and 3? He took a little year off, played baseball. LeBron would never, by the way.
2 years.
Okay, even worse.
Which is another argument. Technically, he could have 8 chips because he was still in his prime during those 2 years.
Who won the
but
Rockets run into
my daddy died. My pussy hurts.
Bruh.
Yeah. So I mean, come on,
Yo,
LeBron would
what
never.
the hell?
LeBron's son had a heart attack a couple days ago, and what LeBron do? Got in the gym the next day. You know, some people just built different. You know, but anyways, back to LeBron and Mike. Had Michael ever seen let's go down the list, a Kevin Durant, a Stephen Curry, a Klay Thompson, I mean, who else did he play in the finals? A Dirk Nowitzki. Mike wasn't playing people like that. He's playing mailman, Karl Malone, John Stockton, who can't shoot. All I can do is pass the ball. I mean, You said Clyde Drexler, Charles Barkley. Who are these people? Yeah, the Hall of Famers.
Greats of their generation.
Charles Barkley talks about donuts on TV all day.
Yeah, he's washed now. Yeah, he's washed now, but Charles Barkley was him.
You ask LeBron what he's doing 10 years from now, he's probably still dribbling the ball somewhere down the road, man. So
Yes, you can't get mad at somebody for the generation they played in.
the talent was just way better.
The
against
talent
LeBron.
was better.
And I mean,
now.
remind you,
It's better now.
Literally trying to kill LeBron out there. They're holding him by the waist per foul. Michael, he's one step back. They're falling on the ground, act like Michael was some great handler of the ball, which he wasn't that great. He just could jump out the gym. If you go look up his highlights, by the way, look up his highlights. Look up his highlights. His handles weren't that great. He was just jumping out the gym on people who couldn't jump because they weren't athletic enough for the comp. So, I mean.
So Michael's trash.
No. Michael's competition was trash.
Okay.
LeBron's competition was pretty much Michael's all over the place. Kevin Durant and Michael, right in their prime, they're probably tied.
But they could actually play ball back then.
And Kevin Durant can't?
No, he's a specimen. That's a whole different thing. I'm saying like the game of basketball has evolved. It's different. Like there's mad athletic people that can't play ball.
You dribble,
Like,
you
they can
shoot.
dunk.
Sounds the same to me.
The concept, like the concept of basketball, like when it comes to the IQ, like there's mad people who can jump out the gym, there's mad people who can do 360 windmills, but they can't hoop. Like everybody can dunk now. Like there's literally not there's seventh graders windmilling and layup lines. Like that
And
doesn't make
people
you
in
a
Michael's
good
age
basketball
were putting
player.
salt in their shoes so they could go to basketball tryouts.
Salt?
Isn't that a story Michael did? He put salt in his shoes to grow extra 2 inches or something like
How the
that.
fuck would you put salt in your shoes?
Ask Michael Jordan.
Wearing multiple pair of socks. Like, I don't know. Like, what are you talking about?
I'm pretty sure the story goes Michael put like salt in his shoes. He grew 2 inches the next day, made the team finally. Something like that. The story
This nigga
goes.
grew 2 inches off salt.
That's what they say. That's what they say. You can look that up. That's actually a fact. That's actually a fact.
It's a fact you put
Michael
salt in your
poured salt in his shoes. He didn't make his JV team one
remember
year.
that.
The next year, he put salt in his shoes and he grew 2 inches. And
I
the
think
rest is
that goes
history.
back to genetics. I don't think the salt did anything.
And that's a great statement you just made there, genetics. So if we're talking about the genetics, I mean, like we said, if you put Kevin Durant in 1994, right now on the Phoenix Suns, Kevin Durant, 1994 against Michael in the finals. Oh my gosh, Kevin might put up 100.
No, because you got Scotty.
Who is that?
I used to agree.
The guy who's getting pimped out by Future? Like, I mean, the guy who couldn't make it to the finals without Michael? The guy who was begging for Michael on TV, pointing at his shoes? So you got to remember, these people without Michael were nothing. Without LeBron, there's no NBA. Basically.
There's no NBA.
Basically, nobody. I mean, the views were down as soon as LeBron got eliminated last year. They said that was the worst finals viewing in years. What was the Nuggets and who?
That game was just trash.
The Suns.
That was.
see what I'm
Now
saying?
it probably would have been higher if it was the Celtics and the Nuggets.
You got LeBron pretty much is carrying the entirety of the NBA on his shoulders for the past 55 years. And the man hasn't been
I
alive.
think with
that
the
long.
help of Steph. That's why the Warriors got the most televised games right now.
They're just fun. Steph is just fun to watch because he's throwing that thing up from full court.
Wow. So what sells tickets?
Competition. And Michael had none of that.
Right back to it. That's crazy. I don't understand that. I mean, it's a business at the end of the day, so it is who sells the most tickets. But and Bron is the face of the NBA. So,
Unfortunately.
but unfortunately,
For them. Not for me.
no. I mean, but his talent backs up the reason why he's facing the NBA. But I don't even saying some wild stuff now.
It's really unfortunate because if you really just take away the 2011 or 2015 blemishes off LeBron's career, he's
Why?
probably the greatest of all time.
Why do you take it away?
I say, yeah, LeBron didn't show up in 2011, but look at Chris Bosh and D Wade's stats for the 2011 finals. Oh my God, you would have thought they just played basketball for the first time that night. So
It was the first time. It was the first year the team was together.
that's not an excuse for me. 2015, I don't know what you want to say. He took a high school basketball team to the NBA finals. Kevin Love, my shoulder. Kyrie, my knee. I mean, and then who you got next? What, Matthew Dellavedova? Who is that? Where is he at nowadays? Cleaning floors at high schools?
Nah, is he on the Kings right now? I think he's on the Kings.
I think he was. I don't know if he is this year.
Oh, he's our water boy. Oh, okay. Okay. That's good to know. He still got a job.
But he was guarding Steph. His job was guarding Steph.
Now,
he played his role, and he didn't.
I was about to say
He played his role.
Steph had a few hundred highlights on Matthew Dellavedova that finals, if I'm not mistaken. Had the one where he had him at the wing of the three, brought him back. Matt couldn't recover in time.
So back to us. So if you're a superstar, if you're the caliber of Durant, Bron, Steph, like these caliber players, we were talking about this before. It's not about, you're not going to get stopped. Period. No one's going to stop you, but it's to contain you. Like if you go to Durant and you be like, yo, he cannot have 35 tonight. So if he has 20 or 25, that's a good game for the defender. You're not going to stop Durant. So that's what I'm saying. Like, so Dellavedova was not made to stop Steph. Andre wasn't made to stop LeBron.
He was made to clean floors.
Nah, he was there to do his job, and they did their job.
I don't think he did, because if they would have did his job, they would have won that motherfucker. But
did his
they let
job,
LeBron down that year, and you saw what happened when Kevin Love and Kyrie are showing up and doing their job. What happened the next year? LeBron comes back from a 3-1 deficit. I mean, come on.
LeBron himself.
I mean, was he not the... What did Klay Thompson say after they won game? What, was it 4? Oh, I think we hurt LeBron's feelings. 3 in a row, got him out the way.
I mean,
17.
Draymond was the heart of that team, and he wasn't playing.
Everybody
That's a
heard
big
that?
thing.
He said Draymond was the heart of that team.
Draymond is
And
the
he
heart
missed-
of the Warriors.
Yeah.
That man
he's the
is
heart and the
drinking
leader.
wine on Twitter every day, and he was the heart of the Warriors.
He is the heart of the Warriors. It's not.
So when he was playing with Steph that whole year and Klay was gone, they didn't make the playoffs. Where was the heart of the Warriors then?
It was still there.
Pumping like a mug, wasn't it? That heart was pumping strong.
Yo, I can't do it. I can't do it.
Oh my
I was
goodness.
just saying, like that's wild saying that he's not a main character of that team.
I could say you could put another person who's as tall as Draymond, like Mooney. You could move Mooney to Draymond's spot, ship Draymond off somewhere years ago. Not now, but years ago, before they won their 4th. And they would have still won that 4th, whatever year that was, without Draymond.
I don't think so.
No.
All Draymond does is
Draymond-
kick people and get texts.
Nah,
He
and he
cheats.
act. Look, so majority of their games, Draymond actually, you could consider him the point guard. Just the ways they would
brings the
put
ball up the court.
Yeah, the ways they would put Steph and Klay in certain positions and get it to them where they need to.
Now, does he always make the right decision? No.
Nah, hell no.
But like,
He knows when to get the ball to Steph and Klay. That is very factual.
Yeah.
But a lot of people could watch a couple film sessions with Steve Kerr, and they will also know when to get the ball or they'll be fired.
but they haven't.
Because
They're
Draymond's
still-
been there
they're still
lying
looking-
and cheating and kicking and stealing.
They're still a championship contending team this year.
Yeah, especially now.
Yeah.
I think so 100%. I would be like, yo, they could probably they would be my favorites if they signed Dwight Howard.
They didn't.
From
But
China?
they didn't. That's what I'm saying.
I don't
But they
understand
didn't.
why not.
Yeah, that should.
Dwight
That's
Howard
insane.
went crazy.
He's in Taiwan right now, right?
If he would have got, I don't see why that fell through. But if they would have got Dwight Howard, that would have been crazy. Like, it would have been a
Then you got
championship
Chris
team.
Paul running
Who did
points.
Dwight
so-
Howard win his last ring with? Oh, yeah, LeBron, by the way, if you didn't know.
and Dwight Howard was not.
So it sounds like LeBron carried another sad soul to a ring.
Nobody's saying that.
That's when Anthony
LeBron
Davis
is
actually
not
wanted
the
to
best
play.
player.
Start off with you, Kyle. If LeBron came before Jordan, would we be having the same discussions that we're having today?
I think I got an interesting take, I guess. I mean, I think it would be possible because, like, if Mike had that determination that he does, automatic, and he sees the fact that, like LeBron is him, I think he would probably attack it. I think he'd still be a name. He'd be like a Kobe-esque type situation.
But it still wouldn't be like neck and neck. Because Kobe's not, I mean, Kobe's neck and, that's a tough one. He's neck and neck with Jordan, but at the same time, Jordan's here.
He's a carbon copy, yeah.
He's done the conversation. That's what it is. It's Michael and LeBron. Kobe's
Not in
just
a conversation.
he's not. Because when you're on the street, people always like, but what about Kobe? Because he's not in the conversation.
But
That's
he's
what
in the
it-
conversation if you say, what about Kobe?
No, they're trying to throw him into the conversation because he missed the butt.
Okay. I want to throw Kevin Durant in there real quick. So let's say LeBron came first. Kevin Durant linked up with the best defender, Kawhi, for the last decade or so. And he got with the best rebounder, which would be Andre Drummond right now. And they went on to win 6 straight NBA finals. Would we be saying Kevin Durant is in that GOAT conversation with LeBron?
Unfortunately, he'd probably be better with today's statistics because he has more rings.
You go to the league to win the championship.
That's what they say. That's what they say. But if you ask De'Aaron Fox and Alexander on the OKC, what have they done since they've been in the league except get max contracts?
But I don't think there would be no Bron without Mike at the same time.
Why you say
Because
that?
because you have to, if like back to competitive nature, like you want to be the best. Some people do. So like Bron did a lot of things because Mike did it already. And so I think it'll be the same thing. The roles would just be reversed. Because like Bron wasn't chasing Mike, but at the same time he's like, oh, Mike got this many points, I'm gonna get this many points. Mike got this, I'm gonna get this. Like he wants to be the best.
Where you get that information from?
Y'all don't think Bron looking for 7 rings?
He's looking for 5 for sure, and he's gonna get it.
But I'm saying you don't think he's looking for 7 rings?
I doubt it.
You don't think he want to pass Kobe at least or tie with Kobe to be like?
I think that was Kobe's
mentality.
mentality. I don't know if that's LeBron's mentality.
Yeah, Kobe definitely wanted to pass Mike, but LeBron, he just wants to get his team involved, as he says. He's not a scorer. That's what LeBron says every time he's in
Which
there.
is frustrating.
I don't like to score. I'm
Which
more
is
of
a
a passer.
frustrating thing because he's accurate. He doesn't. He'd rather have 20 assists, but he just ends up having 40 points too. So it's very frustrating.
So if you put LeBron in Michael's era, fresh out of high school, what was he, like 226-6 fresh out of high school?
Shit was crazy.
So he was a tight end for
6'8".
football. She played with. So I mean, Michael was a soaking wet 180. I mean, oh my gosh, they're gonna push Michael down in today's game.
No. Today's game's more physical than
Okay, so that Chet guy on OKC, very skinny, right? Very small. Well, he got hurt during summer league because he didn't have enough weight on his body. They said something happened with his knee or something like that.
I think he was going against LeBron.
He was in a pickup tournament against LeBron.
See, so you see what I'm saying?
But you can't. I don't know. We had this conversation before. You can't take away genetics. You can't say Shaq's trash because he's 7 foot. If he wasn't 7 foot, like you got to like, he was naturally given that. You can't say that. Well, if this, I mean, you can't say if he has it.
But his sons do too, and look at them.
What?
Garbage. Shaq's sons. One had a heart murmur and almost died on us.
So why do you keep bringing up health issues? As
You know, because genetics really go real down to your DNA's. If you got it, you got it.
But Sharif's still good. He's a great basketball player.
LSU will shout him out every now and again. Yeah, they will.
Yeah, he's a great basketball player. Like if he has a heart murmur, don't mean he's trash. Like
definitely doesn't mean he's good though either. So
he's good. He's a good player.
He's all right. He's all right.
Who's good to you besides LeBron? Give me a list of 5 people.
Bronny Jr.
Don't say Bronny. Don't.
Bryce James. Savannah James.
Bryce.
Savannah.
Oh yeah, it's Zara. I think what's her daughter's name? I don't even know her daughter's name. Z.
Zari, I think.
Yeah.
Nah, out of the LeBron family, out of the James family, give me other players who's actually a good player. Who you deem
5
as a good
active
player.
NBA players that are great.
NBA players.
I'll give Steph. I'll give it to Steph. Steph's good TV. That you turn on TV, you watching that all day. As much as I don't want to, I will say Kevin Durant. As much as I don't want to, we're at 3, or is that 2?
It's 2.
I saw LeBron.
It's been
So not
I'm
without
looking
Bron.
for-
Yeah, I'm looking for your third. Yeah.
Okay, so Paul George and Kawhi lost it. They can't get that. Russ can no longer get it either.
Especially Kawhi, he lost it.
They don't play. They
But
don't play.
that's
they don't play
the
basketball.
thing. When he does play, he's a top 6 NBA player. When he does play,
Who, Kawhi or Paul?
Kawhi. Paul George, he top 12,
Top 6 NBA player.
top 30, maybe top 15. He might be stretching at 15, not 12.
You do got 7 surgeries, so don't play Paul George.
Yeah,
now.
that is wild. He said he has 6 in one
I
time.
was about to say, don't play Paul George. Now.
6 surgeries at one time.
That
For that leg injury. When the bone was sticking out.
oh, where you
broke his-
snapped it.
The Kevin Ware injury is what they were calling it.
Yeah.
So you got Bron, you got Steph, you got Kevin Durant.
It shouldn't be this. It shouldn't be this hard.
And that's the sad part. That's the sad part.
No,
So all right, so you got Giannis, you got Jokic,
We'll get.
You got Embiid. You
Embiid.
Yeah, what did Giannis say the other day?
You got Luka.
He's a winner. He's a winner, and if the Bucks can't provide that for him,
He's
he
gonna
will
go
go
somewhere
to
he can
go
win.
somewhere else. So
Ain't nothing wrong with that. You got Dame. You got Luka. You got
Dame.
I'll go
Luka.
Giannis. I'll go Giannis.
That's your third.
He's a winner. He's a winner.
Athletic Chief Keef as in John Morant.
No. John Morant belongs to the jail cell. John Morant has a few personal problems he needs to get through before we can put him on any list besides the most wanted list. But let me see. No, Luka for sure. I'll give it to Luka.
Why are you questioning it? Why is it taking so long?
Because that's how trash the league is without LeBron. When LeBron leaves, I leave. Like that's just what's gonna happen. I probably will stop watching basketball honestly when LeBron retires. So it's just like NFL is luckily is here for me, and I'll probably pick up baseball, maybe soccer.
Soccer.
Yeah. So I mean, it's Giannis had what, one good year?
Giannis had a good year every year. Just won a championship one year.
Giannis is the only one who won a championship by himself.
Yeah.
Ever to win a championship by himself. Ever. Nope.
2016 LeBron is by himself. And we're going to tell you why, because Kyrie only had 42 points in game 6. The rest of the series. Okay, that dagger 3 in game 7.
In that game 6.
Yeah, and that dagger game 3 on Steph's head in game 7. Good shot, Kyrie. What has Kyrie done since then besides get on Twitter? Exactly.
Okay,
how many points
hold
did he
on.
have
I was
that
gonna
game?
say
Did he not have 40
Kyrie.
that game?
Hold on.
No,
Look,
he had like 29.
hold on.
29? What are you talking
That's not good enough. I can count 29
He might
in 2
not
seconds.
have won a lot since then, but statistically, that boy will put up 30, 35, 40 on any given night.
The Celtics, he was wasting my eyesight looking at that.
Celtics was different. That was
Where did he go to after that? The Mavs?
Celtics, Nets, Mavs. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about the Nets. That's how bad he was. I mean, that boy didn't play basketball in the Nets.
He didn't play.
Yeah.
Well, that COVID year he didn't play. Yeah.
He wanted to travel the world and shit. So
I mean, the Nets is a curse. Everybody playing on the Nets just don't work.
fool.
Besides
Yes.
KD, but he still stopped playing too. So,
They went to the Nets. They were gonna win 2 rings in a row.
but no, I'm just saying, like, Giannis, like, the league's way more talented now.
Exactly.
Way more talented. It took you 14 minutes to try to figure out 5 good players.
So it goes back to the point. If you switch those eras, and LeBron's known as the GOAT until Jordan comes into the 2003, that year 2003, and because the league is what it is now, would he have even been able to get 6 rings in this era
not
of
even a
basketball?
little
I think
bit.
it could be.
Fuck no.
So it depends on what team he's on and who he's
Depending
with.
on what, yeah.
If he gets drafted to the Warriors, hell yeah. But if he doesn't get drafted to the Warriors, no, not even a little bit.
Well, if he gets drafted to the Warriors, Steph doesn't become Steph.
True.
Ain't no way. He ain't touching the ball that often.
True. True. Because his shooting guard will be Michael Jordan. So
I think there's only a few generational players that can actually play in multiple generations. Like Bron is one of those. Like Scotty's one
Jordan
of those.
is one
Mike's
of
one of
those.
those. Like these are people that can actually play in multiple generations. But
Tim Duncan.
Tim Duncan, like
fuck no.
he was boring his whole life, and
That
he was the
bisexual
best power
karate
forward ever.
doing.
That bisexual karate ass nigga.
I don't know what's going
That's
on.
my favorite player.
That tells you a lot about our cameraman, man. What's going on with the camera guy?
Need to
over
watch
there?
out for the camera.
Anyways,
I'm just saying, but those are people who can play in like cross generations. But
might as
like,
well start putting Manu Ginobili on the damn list of Tony Parker too, then, huh? Like, I forgot Tim Duncan had a squad. What, he had David Robinson with him too for 2 years?
yeah, oh no, he had a
general?
but the only person who was expected to do anything was Tim Duncan. Other than David
The rest of
Robinson,
them weren't even. They were
nobody
second
was
round
even a
picks.
player.
Didn't Manu Ginobili invent the Euro step?
Yeah, but it wasn't he the
Right,
50th?
but
he was not a top pick. Like he wasn't. He didn't go to the league being like, yo, Manu's going to be him. Like they never thought Manu was going to be a Hall of Famer. You didn't think Tony Parker was going to be a Hall of Famer.
Because they were from different countries, most likely. Is that why you say that?
The league is ran by different by other countries.
Nowadays.
Now it is. Back then it was just ran by blacks. No racism intended. I am black. If you can't see it.
Damn. No, I'm just saying. No, you can't. You can't say he was stacked. He became stacked, but that's a Pop thing. Pop coached him to be that. Mm-hmm. So I hope Wemby, I can't pronounce his name. I hope he has a good career. Because I feel like just like Chet. I mean, he's like a Bobo, Chet, and Wemby are on the same.
I was about to say the last 10 tall guys that could dribble. They have
Don Maker, hey, that's my man.
Mobamba. Oh, you said Bobo.
Yeah, Mobamba.
When Chet. We haven't seen not one highlight from any of these guys yet.
Remember Bobo?
And like the other maker like playing overseas.
Yeah, he might come back. He might make it come.
I think once you go over there, though, once you've been in the NBA and then you go over
go
there, it's
over
kind of
there.
like.
You can't really come back.
Yeah, it's over with.
So you think Spurs wasted their number 1 draft pick?
No.
No, hell no.
Okay, because behind them was Miller and Scoop.
I feel like Scoot Henderson is gonna be good.
Scoot's gonna. So we were talking about this last week.
Another Westbrook.
Scoot. The Portland Trailblazers are gonna be in the same Portland Trailblazers they were when Dame and LaMarcus Aldridge got there.
Aldridge, yeah.
They're gonna maybe hit the Western Conference once, and then it's a whole nother highlight of Dame and now Scoot. You know what I mean?
And
I think he's going
I used to be
rookie.
a huge LaMarcus Aldridge
I think it'd be
fan
rookie
too.
Yeah, LaMarcus. Yeah.
He's just a Tim Duncan 2.0, just as boring. Don't do nothing. And look at the
Tim
stat
Duncan really
sheet.
couldn't shoot. He was more of a turn around, lay it off the glass. LaMarcus would
Tim
give
Duncan
you that.
invented the backboard. He invented the bank shot. Like the most boring player.
And the bank's not open on Sunday, so if you're using the bank more than 3 times a week in a game, yeah.
I mean, he's not fun to watch. I would
Exactly.
never say I want to watch Tim Duncan. Like,
Exactly.
but he is arguably the greatest power forward ever.
Yeah. Which is why he fit the Spurs so well, because they're not fun to watch at all.
They're boring. That's where Kawhi was birthed. Like,
Which is why he's also not fun to watch.
he's boring.
Right, he'll give, that's what we were just saying. That's what we were just saying. So that brings me to my next point too. Is we put a poll up on YouTube. Who's the better scorer, Paul George or Kawhi? And current, I think it was when I last looked at it, was like 73% have Kawhi as the better scorer. It's not fun to watch, but he will give you 40, 45, and he'll probably shoot 16 out of 18. So
How many rings did David Robinson have?
Two, maybe.
2, yeah.
Isn't he like the only NBA player with a quadruple double or some shit like that?
Something stupid like that.
Yeah. And Tim Duncan's better than him?
David Robinson was the center.
Is that a power forward?
Twin Towers.
Twin Towers, baby.
Is that what they call themselves?
Yo.
You hate basketball. But back to Kawhi when it came to the fact that, like you said, he don't play. He's injured.
No,
I
that's
don't understand why
that's
people.
load management. That's
That's not load
that.
management, bro.
Come on now.
He has a torn meniscus.
He hasn't played in 5 years.
Well, that's accurate, but he's. but when he does, play. But I mean, he has an injury, like a known injury, and he played on that injury. And what do he have? 35 the game before he
I was
left.
gonna say, and that he's played 2 of the 3 playoff games, or maybe it was 3.5, or maybe it might have been 3. Either way, but he had like 38, 42, something else. I think they won the first one.
Yeah, and it's crazy because it's like you can't. It sucks, but like you're only a basketball player for this long. Like, if somebody cares about their health more than they do care about like winning, I'm not mad at them. I don't know. Like, obviously, I want to see them play, and I think that Kawhi and Paul George is a crazy combo. But it's just like, at the same time, if you want to like make sure his health and he can actually walk after he leave, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not mad at him.
And shout out Exceptional, man. Me and him were just having this conversation the other day. Like you just said, your professional playing window is only this big. So they just don't want it like they used to. Deion Sanders has, 8 toes now? And this is just a professional athlete who put their health on the back burner to succeed in life. So a man has 8 toes now because he wanted it. He wanted it. Nowadays, they want to take pictures on Instagram.
I'm not losing my toes.
So, it doesn't matter if you want to win or do you want to sit on the sideline and, put your necklaces on that game check bought you last week. You earned it. You deserve it. That's your name on that check. You worked hard throughout your life to get there. But now that you're here, you ain't doing nothing. No, but let's take a pic. Let's flick up after the game. Let's make sure we get these Louis drips. Make sure, tag me on IG.
I mean, it's a social media world now. Social media wasn't around back then.
So you're saying Kawhi is supposed to play through a torn meniscus?
Oh,
Is
no,
it
he's not supposed
meniscus?
to play through a torn meniscus, but I'm pretty sure Brian Robinson on the Washington football team got shot twice last year in D.C. in a robbery attempt, and he's back on the football field getting hit in his legs. And Kawhi is still sitting on the damn bench because his knee hurt.
Have you ever had a knee injury?
Have you ever been shot twice?
Have you been shot twice?
No.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just saying, I think people going too much on Kawhi's injury, saying that he's not hurt, and he acting like he just sitting out.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I saw him on the sideline of some women's basketball game or some game that's not, he didn't have to play in, but he was there attending, standing perfectly fine in his new Cactus Jack Jordan 1s from Travis Scott, autograph signed on the left side.
Jeez, that's a lot of hate.
Just a lot of drip that he got on that he loves to wear outside, but, this game that he loves so much, or his dad made him love so much. His late father, R.I.P. to that man. Just doesn't want to play anymore, I guess.
I respect it.
Him and Paul George.
sucks, bro. It hurts.
So I'd have to say, who's the better scorer, PG or Kawhi?
I'll give it to Paul George.
I want to say Paul George.
You don't remember those Pacers days? I mean, him and Roy Hibbert, the trash can. My God.
What do you think, Mel?
I said Kawhi.
Kawhi has a better
because he was
defense.
once a Spur.
Kawhi is a better
No,
all
no,
around.
I just feel like he has better defense. Like
He's a better all-around player.
No, no,
all-around.
score.
We
Score.
said score.
Scoring?
Who's the better
Score.
scorer?
Between, I'm
Who
gonna
gonna
still
get
say Kawhi.
Who gonna get 50 first?
I'm gonna say Kawhi.
Paul George definitely has a better three
When
than
has
Kawhi.
Paul George gotten more than 20 points in a game?
So I'm gonna go with Kawhi too, but I'm only going with Kawhi for efficiency, because I've seen Paul George go 3 for 20 one time.
Exactly.
Kawhi will give you a good consistency, just like Kevin Durant will give you a
Yeah.
good consistency every night. So I think
Who has the most career high points between Kawhi and Paul George? Actually, that's all you gotta look up.
Shit, they
I
both
don't
probably low. They don't
I'm
play
gonna
enough.
say they don't. Neither one of them.
Let's see.
Speaking of career high, no one will ever beat LeBron's career high
Of what, 64?
points, total points.
Oh, career total.
Career
No,
total
no,
points.
no,
That's never going to be.
He said he wants to hit 40 before he retires.
Nah, I mean, that's never going to be beaten regardless, unless like they average, like they add a 4-point shot or something like that. Because
Exactly.
like he came in when he was 12, and then he just been averaging 27 points since. Like,
and that's another great point about LeBron. Michael went to UNC for what, 2-3 years? LeBron came straight out of damn Mr. Gordon's English class or history class. And, you know, he's dang near. If you put me at 18 years old in any professional setting, oh my God, I'd be on TMZ every weekend.
Right. This only says it's 2024 updated. It says Paul George has 16,000 points only, and Kawhi has 12.
I told you,
think
bro.
that they don't play that much that it's that low?
Because Kawhi is a def. Now look up their blocks. Kawhi probably has 1,000 more
Yeah,
blocks than
Kawhi
Paul
probably
George.
had-
And look up steals and all that. I'm
Steals
telling you,
and
Kawhi
yeah, I
really
mean,
ain't nothing.
he was a defender before he was a scorer.
You got to look up. Niggas forgot that.
Steals are Paul George has more steals.
Paul George's been
Paul
in the
George
league.
has more.
But he's been in the league longer.
More assists.
When you
Kawhi has more
when you think
blocks.
of Paul George, you got to remember
Their
when
games.
Mm-hmm.
Paul George has about 170 more games.
You got to remember when LeBron was on the Heat going to the
Two
Eastern
seasons.
Conference Finals, it was Paul George he had to go through every year, and Roy Hibbert and Jeff Teague maybe or whoever.
Man, Lance, come on now.
Lance Stevenson, stop it.
Career-wise, they're damn near the same player, though.
That man is learning Chinese as we speak. Ni
I don't know
hao.
when Lance. How long Lance been out of the league?
I think he's in China right now saying ni hao. So
Nah, I'm just saying. Like, I just think that like Kawhi, the two-way basketball is more like it's better for me. Like
More
I like
important?
to watch that. Yeah, like a two-way player.
That's what Jordan was.
And both of them are two-way players. Jordan's a two-way player. All right. Unpopular opinion: LeBron don't play defense.
not anymore.
No,
Not anymore.
never.
The chase.
he
Are you
does.
kidding me?
No, he's a great blocker.
No. Well,
He can
okay, yeah, he's
definitely-
not a great on-ball defender.
He's not an on-ball
He's an
defender.
excellent transition defender, and he only plays defense when it matters.
That's the only time you need to play defense because if it don't matter, don't waste your energy.
But I'm just saying like on-ball defense. Like I wouldn't put LeBron as a two-way defender. He's a transition defender for sure. I mean, because he jumps from the three-point line and just waits for you. He just
See what I'm
waits.
saying?
He's like, go ahead.
The only better defender I can think better than LeBron is probably Giannis right now, just because his arms are 10 feet long. So there's no
Giannis is a
lane,
good
there's no arc shot over Giannis because
That's accurate. He touches top of the
he's
backboard.
yeah, he's literally knocking that out of there.
Again, he's not a perimeter defender though.
He's not a perimeter.
He's been fucked up a few times on that 3-point line.
Paul George.
His
when,
legs.
when, when LeBron got Birdman embarrassed. LeBron was guarding him. Paul George first step.
Yo,
the shit
I just put that dunk up the other day. That shit was so smooth.
But
Paul George on the Pacers was a problem.
Yeah.
PG-13.
That whole-
absolutely.
Oh yeah, PG-13 was his nickname. Yeah.
Nah, so that's why I think Paul George is a better scorer. I think he's
He's a more flashy scorer.
one of the most smoothest scorers in the
Yeah,
game.
back in the Pacer days.
And they said he's gonna be the
He
next
got,
LeBron.
he got some good Clipper highlights.
He still
got
got 7 injuries.
Nothing. I don't see nothing coming from them.
Paul, if you watching, I'm here for you, man.
Now we fuck with you, Paul. We fuck with you,
Like-
man.
Yeah, we.
LeBron's just better. That's all.
LeBron is better, but like it's like you can't. Like I don't think nobody is in the league saying they better than LeBron. It sucks because of his 21st season.
Jaylen Brown thinks he's better than LeBron. We need to talk to that young man.
He's mature. He
said
got to
that shit?
mature, man. He probably did. I wouldn't think he.
He definitely did.
I know he hates being the second option on the
Yeah,
Celtics.
I don't fear LeBron. LeBron just like me. No, he's not.
He is, but it
No,
draws on the
he's
same
not.
way.
LeBron
Negative
is
time.
better than him in every aspect of the world. If we put God in
Jaylen
front
Brown's
of
not
him,
even the best player on his own team.
exactly.
I know. That's why I said he hates being the second option. I'm sure, but he might go down as one of those people who don't win a chip and have a $400 million contract.
Good for his family, but
Well, if he does, then Jason Tatum will too.
But I think Jason Tatum will win a chip.
not on the Celtics.
Why not?
They got rid of. Didn't they get rid of Marcus Smart?
Yeah, they did do that. They
yeah.
did get Porzingis.
Yeah.
Porzingis is crazy. I don't care what nobody says.
Kristaps?
Kristaps is nice.
He's had a he's had a
Kristaps is nice. When he's
consistent
healthy,
career
he's
every
nice.
single year. When he's not healthy, when did he have a bad?
Oh, that's what I'm
season?
saying.
Good thing he wasn't
When did he
bad.
have a bad season?
Or didn't he team up with Luca for a little bit and didn't?
Yeah,
not
that
play
should have
again?
worked out. That should have
right,
worked
but
out. They
again,
just didn't
injury.
play well, yeah.
He got injured.
What about the Knicks then?
He got injured
was-
there too.
Oh my lord, the man's
injury-
crippled.
Injury's part of the game, but at the same time, it's just
my.
like you can't disrespect him. Like he's a stretch four.
Yeah.
Stretch four.
Stretch four, yes.
So he's a stretch four. He plays D. He can handle the ball a little bit. Like he can control the ball.
Can't walk without a cane. Needs a walker at the house.
But when you put him on those teams, when he was on the Knicks, he was that guy. He was the guy. And when you put him on the Mavericks, he's supposed to be the guy. When you put him on the Celtics, he's not the guy. Like he's literally chilling. He's Bradley Beal in the Suns. Not that you're trash. You're another option that people can just. You have to focus on.
Bradley
Jason
Beal's
Tatum.
about to put work for the Suns.
And that's
That's what I'm saying.
Bradley
That's
Beal's about to become a two-way player.
because he's a third option, and he's a number one scorer on any other team.
Yeah.
So it's like
And
you can't triple team everybody. Like so, Bradley Beal is probably going to average the most on the team.
Ooh, isn't Kevin Durant still on the Suns?
Yeah, but you have to double team.
I think it goes Booker, Beal, Kevin.
Yeah, because Kevin only shoots 4
Well,
shots.
if that's the lineup, if they don't win a ring this year, I'm sorry, Kevin Durant's definitely going to fall
they
down.
still,
need to
they
get
still don't
Aiden
have.
out
They're
of
still
there.
still
Get
working
Aiden
on
out
getting
of there. I'm not
a
a fan of
team
DeAndre
around them. Okay, they still need a bench. They don't
Just
have
know
that.
Kevin Durant will fall down on the list if he doesn't get to the Western Conference Finals this year for sure.
Fall down to where?
Probably not even top 10 in the league.
Sheesh, why? How?
Name 9 other players
I
better
mean,
than Kevin
come on
Durant.
now. He just went from what has Kevin been doing these past 3 teams after he's left the Thunder? Like, what has he been
After
doing
he left
since-
the Thunder?
Yeah, what has he been doing since then?
Well,
the
he won
best
2
player
championships
on
on the best player.
became the best player on the best team.
All right,
Then
continue, please.
Okay, then we got injured. Didn't play the first year with the Nets. The second season he came, or third season, technically second and a half season came back. He averaged the most in points that he's ever averaged in his whole career. So he only climbed up. Was the leading scorer in the league until
After
Luka
tearing
went
his
on that damn
Achilles.
tear. Yep. Then he got injured again. Sat out from January to damn near May. Came back for 3 games with the Suns. Put 30, 30, 30. Got injured again.
That's 4.
It's part of the game.
Continue.
It's part
No,
of the game.
continue.
You can't
Continue.
you can't say like it.
So he went to the Warriors, cheated after the best
Cheated?
season. So he went to the 73-9 Warriors when he left the Thunder. Cheated.
Cheated. Where is cheated?
That's like LeBron leaving the Cavs that year and going to the Warriors. It would just been
It's
unfair
not
for
cheating.
the world.
It's not cheating.
It's definitely cheating.
I respect it because he went on the team with Steph, Clay, Draymond, Iggy, and became the best player on the best team.
Okay,
And won the NBA Finals.
Imagine it's 2001
And won
right
Finals
now.
MVP.
And one of Finals
Imagine it's
MVP.
2001 right now, and I throw all 3 of you a Glock 9, and I send you to Afghanistan.
What the hell is you
Because
what are you talking
9/11
about?
just happened, and
Oh
your
my-
competition is an AK-47. That is what the rest of the league was looking like against
First
the
off,
Warriors.
that analogy is crazy.
Yeah, that is
Secondly-
what it was. That's what it was.
Secondly,
That's what it was.
it's no.
You didn't hear C.J. McCollum when he said Kevin Durant went to the Warriors? It was over. It was over for the rest of the league.
I mean,
Yeah,
everybody
everyone
knew
knew
that it was
that,
over,
yeah.
but it's like, but if
Who
Durant
was the
went
only
over
person
there,
stopping him too? By the way, who was the only person matching up against them those years? Was it LeBron? I
Right.
think.
Well,
Yeah.
okay. So the only
didn't
team they
stop
actually
him.
lost to when Kevin Durant was there was the Raptors because they didn't have Clay and they didn't have Kevin Durant.
you're one of the people who don't like Clay, huh? You probably say Clay's trash.
Clay
think Clay
Thompson.
trash?
No, Clay's a good pure shooter. I would
He was
use
a
his shot
two-way.
on two.
He was a
I would-
two-way for a good amount
I
of
would
time.
definitely use his
still
shot on
solid.
2K.
He's a 2.5. He's a 1.5 halfway.
1.5.
1.5 halfway right now.
It's either he straps or gets cooked.
It's
There's
like,
there's
yeah.
no between now.
That's what happens when you guard the best player every game.
Yeah.
It's true.
No, yeah. Kevin Durant doesn't win anything this year, or not even that. If he doesn't make it to the Western Conference Finals, he's not top 5.
Okay, let's say because the whole team is actually injury prone. Kevin, Beal, and fucking Booker.
Is Booker injury prone?
Booker not injury prone. He's had a couple of injuries, man.
Set-
He ain't injury prone.
Come on now.
He hasn't
The
sat
knock
out.
they had when they got together was one. Okay, first it was this is the best mid-range team we've ever seen, and then
Thank you.
2, can they stay healthy? Because Booker has injuries and Kevin Durant has injuries.
Yeah,
That's
but
what they said.
Booker's
Did
are
he
more
go
like
to the
nagging
finals with Chris
injuries.
Paul though?
Yeah, that was what 2020.
Chris Paul pisses me off.
Oh, Chris
He's
Chris
garbage.
Paul.
He's
garbage.
No, stop it.
He's
Stop
garbage.
it.
He said Chris Paul garbage.
Stop the disrespect.
Did he just
Stop
join the
it.
Warriors too?
Yes, but he's
Yeah,
not
he's-
garbage. But
No, that's a
not even a
garbage move.
little bit. Not even.
Well, he got
How?
traded there.
He got traded. I'm gonna say he didn't ask.
The man should have
said,
declined the trade. Like you shouldn't have signed the paperwork. Like I don't know.
He is not.
He was probably so excited to sign that paperwork when he got traded to the Warriors.
I don't know if he was.
I don't
you
think he
don't like Draymond.
Well,
Yeah,
but he's a winner. He just want to win.
I think it's better than
That's
being.
what
on
they're not going to do with
Wizards,
Chris
so,
over there.
Yeah. He said what?
He's not going to do any of that with Chris over there. I'll tell you that.
Nah,
Warriors.
who won't?
The Warriors.
Chris, Steph,
think-
and
I
Clay.
think he
Where's
helps-
Chris going to start at?
He's a point guard.
He's the point guard.
Steph is not
Steph
a,
will play-
Steph is
Steph
not
will
a
play
two-
too.
Not a point.
So where's Clay going to go? Don't tell
He
me
plays three.
He's 6'8", bro.
with a bad leg.
6'7".
A bad
But they've
leg.
always been kind of
They
small.
always do, yeah. But they play small ball.
That's why I needed Dwight Howard.
That's why they needed Dwight Howard. I'm mad JaVale McGee didn't come back either.
You hear that, Dwight Howard? Come back to America. They need you.
Now he had a tryout. It just didn't go through.
They had like 3 tryouts, 3 workout sessions.
Yeah. But nah, I'm just saying.
Dwight, they said you trash.
Chris Paul
man.
is far from trash, and I think it'll run well. I think the only thing will kind of mess it up is the fact that like I want to see the dynamic between him and Draymond. Like who's going to be the is
That's a
Draymond
tough
gonna,
one.
is Draymond going to be the point forward?
That's a tough one. Because Draymond needs that ball. Draymond need that ball in order for it to work out for Steph and Clay. Chris Paul, I mean, he can get it. He knows how to get people in spots, but it's
he's a
whole new
he's
dynamic.
a set
I mean-
player. Like he needs a set.
and he likes
player.
to slow the game down a lot.
He is because he's
Warriors
a true
don't
point
play-
guard though. He's a true point guard.
So from what I heard,
So,
Chris Paul is
so
trash.
does the NBA need true point guards anymore?
No.
There you go.
A
you
true
go.
point. What is a true point guard?
Rajon Rondo, Chris Paul.
So niggas that can't shoot well.
Chris Paul
Well,
shoots
Chris Paul-
crazy.
Chris
It
Paul
is-
has an
his
all right.
midi is
Chris
crazy, too.
Paul has a good midi, an all right 3, a lucky 3. I would like to call it.
That's the second time I heard it
Literally,
today.
a lucky 3.
Crazy.
Rajon Rondo though, cut it out. That is not.
He's a.
I'm saying he's a true point guard.
He's
true
not
point
shooting
guard.
shit.
I wouldn't ask him to shoot, but he's in the NBA. He can knock down a 3. But I'm
No,
not
he
leaving him
cannot.
open.
He
So
can
the
definitely not
league
like
is
that.
run by point forwards or
Shooting
point
guard.
shooting
guards.
yeah, shooting points,
Yeah,
scoring points.
yeah. Because John not a point guard either.
Nah, no, he's
John's
not.
not
Yeah, he's a
point guard.
felon. That's what he is. He's a criminal.
De'Aaron Fox might be actually like a hybrid. Like
Like a Steph.
yeah, I think he can play point. I think he can actually like really play the point and actually get busy. But if you give him any type of space, he's faster than everybody. He's gonna give you 40.
Wow. Now you think about it. Chris Paul's the only point guard.
He's a real point guard.
He's the only one in the
only
league right
point
now.
guard in the league. Who else?
No one. So Bucks have Drew Holiday. He's
You
more
got
like a
Giddey.
2-way, huh?
Yeah, Giddy.
Giddy.
Yeah, he's a point guard.
Nah,
What are you talking about? Giddy,
He
no point
basically-
guard.
He basically a point guard. Josh Giddy.
Giddy, you know, point guard. He's like a small forward.
No.
I'm pretty sure he is.
Let's see. We got
But so outside of his Gilly shit,
Gilly.
Gilly. there's no other true point guard but 38-year-old Chris Paul.
And that's sad.
Point guard. Thank you.
Very sad.
Is this point guard?
Point guard, shooting guard.
Shooting guard.
He's a guard.
Shay's
a point
the
guard?
point guard.
Shay's not the point guard.
Then who the fuck brings the ball up?
Giddy. Why do you
He
think
does
he
not.
averages a triple? Why do you think he got so many triple doubles?
He averages triple double because he's more like Draymond.
Point guard. like no. Giddy. Like he's not a. Shay not a point guard either. Like he.
Man, pour me up.
He'll
man.
rather
It's
give-
my last
Hey, do you
laugh.
want some of
This is
He'll
my last
rather-
I mean,
That ain't nothing left.
I got another bottle, but I ain't about to bust it.
Hey.
I ain't about to pop that bottle if you're going to take a little sip.
Yeah, I'm taking a little sip, man. I gotta drive.
I'm just saying, there's no such thing as true point guards anymore. Like not really, because
No need.
No,
after
yeah.
the D Rose era, he stopped it.
Well, he
With D Rose was part of that scoring point guard.
Yeah, I'm gonna say he
Transition.
stopped the whole stuff.
blew his knees out doing too much on that unnecessary jumping.
Goodness gracious, man.
That's what he
He's
did.
playing ball, man. Like you can't tell when you're
Didn't
knee.
he?
He was
give,
definitely unnecessarily jumping. Like Ja right now is most likely gonna.
I'm pretty
follow
sure
the
he
same
gave Ja
route
some
if he
advice
doesn't
for
get
not-
gunned down in a drive-by.
Trying to dunk on everyone.
He
D
did.
Rose didn't.
He
D-Rose
did.
gave
He
him
pulled him
some-
aside.
So did Russell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
And you
I
see
mean,
what Russell
That's
is.
another thing. Like these dudes that have done it before, you're telling you, hey, you need to, dial
you
it
gotta
back a little
relax.
bit.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna do it.
He's probably gonna still
attack the
try to
rim.
dunk on everyone.
Yep.
I mean,
And when
he's
that don't
fearless.
work,
Exactly.
in and out.
Exactly. Horrible person to be around.
I mean, but again, it's the evolution of basketball. You gotta let him evolve. You gotta learn. I mean, he hasn't injured himself, God forbid, but like at the
But
same
like you
time,
said, he got good bones. So
And who is
Yeah,
this?
we leave
Ja
that in the
Morant.
past.
No, yeah.
But he hasn't injured himself, God forbid. I mean, but if he catches them bodies though,
He's
yeah,
killing
he's
people for sure.
he's ending careers. Like,
Yeah, he's definitely catching bodies. That is for sure. Ja Morant is definitely catching bodies. That is for sure.
that's not
That is for sure.
that's not totally true. Jason Tatum dunked on Bron in the playoffs, and that was smooth. And
The
That did
2018
nothing
Eastern
after that.
Conference Finals.
No, that was
Don't you ever bring
good
that bullshit
dunk.
up
That was
again.
just that was a great dunk. Like that was a
I don't wanna
great.
hear no
That was a
bullshit like
superstar
that
against a
again.
superstar, and it's just like
LeBron, we're
excuse me.
sorry you had to hear something like that.
I mean, Bron wasn't like. I mean, and he was hype after that too. Gave him a little chest bump.
A little-
Like, gave him a little
Who won the
chest
game?
bump. Oh shit!
I don't know actually.
Niggas forgot now. Yeah.
Ain't nobody taking nothing from Bron, bro.
Bron went straight to the finals after that little poopy ass dunk.
Ain't nobody taking nothing from Bron, bro. I'm just saying, like, it's the evolution of the game. Like, he's not scared of Bron. Not that he was like, because like what they say, like everybody feared Mike and don't nobody fear
Yeah,
Bron.
everyone respects
but
LeBron,
like
but
he's
they fear
not
Mike.
scared of Bron.
It's,
Like,
they feared Mike because he quit at what 32, and nobody's scared of a 40-year-old man now. But that's that's crazy that a 40-year-old man can still give you 30 points in a game.
Well, that was a discussion I had with.
Bron a boring player too.
I was having a discussion with.
Hold on 1 second. What you say?
Bron's a boring player too.
I
Go-
like. I don't know.
ahead.
I wouldn't say he's boring because when he attacks the basket, them dunks are.
Yeah, he has surges, but he's a boring player too. He don't got crazy handle. He
Coming
crazy
in from
passes.
Akron, Ohio, 6'8", LeBron James. Is boring.
Yes, like it's a cool intro, but LeBron's a boring player.
Kyle Murph coming in from Virginia, 6'6".
6'2.5" on a good day. Weight
Depends how much-
fluctuates.
Hey, depends what type of mentality. No, I mean, so, but
That's a
for
good
real,
poll.
like,
Is LeBron
what
a
is
boring
the,
player to watch?
like he got Duncan highlights for sure, but like
Do you not remember the turnaround three on the Wizards, 120
the
to
back bank shot
from the
yeah.
corner? Exactly.
Talking
That
about I
was boring.
practice. John Wall said he told him I practice this bitch all the time. Get the fuck out of here.
But I mean, he's a superstar. I'm just saying, and again, taking nothing from Bron. I do not want to sound like a Bron hater. He is a boring player. He's a small forward version of Tim Duncan.
Is
Okay.
Luka
Just
a boring
little
player to
bit
watch?
better. Luka's not the best player to watch either. He's just like their IQ is so crazy. Like it's not like he's not coming down and like mixing somebody up real quick and like and getting the bucket. He's just at the right spot at the right time, makes
This
the right
nigga be
play.
knitting in his spare time. That's what he likes to do for fun. All these
Luka
people
like
bored.
knitting?
Who's a good player to watch for you? Who's an entertaining player to watch for you?
Steph.
I like Steph. I like
Steph.
that's Steph. Yeah, Steph's.
You like to see the
Ja. Dame.
They said Ja. Oh, he's a criminal, guys. he supports
Basketball,
spelling activity.
basketball.
So that's the thing. I like watching Dame,
Jason
but the
Tatum.
team is always so bad that it's just like
Ooh.
Portland. I like watching Dame, but
I
it's
like
like
watching
I can't.
Dame.
That's why it's priced. That's why it's so exciting to watch Steph because not only you watching a good player
You're watching a
do
good
his thing,
team.
but you're watching a good team. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Let's
Dame's
see,
a
you
fool
got
too,
Ja.
honestly.
Should
Yeah.
Dame's a fool. Does want to leave Portland.
I mean,
Why?
he's leaving. He's gone. He's out of here. I still
He
think
might
that.
not.
I think that.
Where's he gonna
moves-
go? And if he goes to somewhere that's not Miami, he ain't gonna be happy.
He will.
What the hell
What's
is in
better than
Miami?
that?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Well,
I mean, Miami. If you got Dame, Jimmy, who's a 95 on
We talked
2K,
about
thank
this.
God.
Thank God.
Hey, you remember that? What happened last time?
We talked about. we didn't get the settings.
But no, I think that would be if he does go to the Heat, I think it'll kind of mess up the Heat though.
Yeah, they're giving up too much.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
Not that he's not a caliber player that can come over there and really help out, but it's just like I'm a Tyler Hero fan. If you lose Tyler Hero, I don't think Duncan Robinson's enough.
You know what it is? It's kind of like Phoenix in a way. You get Damian Lillard, you give up all that shit where you only got 3 players. Kind of like Phoenix only has Beal, Booker, and Durant. You got Beal, Booker, and Durant versus fucking Butler, Lillard, and Bam. Who's winning that in a 7-game series?
Suns.
Right.
Definitely, son.
So yeah, that's the thing right there. Like,
Suns. They need to bring Deion Waiters back. Mr. I get
Oh,
buckets. Mr.
My
I get
goodness.
buckets. He played with your guy.
He definitely did, and he saw what he was doing. taking gummies on the flight. Wanted to be a drug addict. So, he got to get his ass out of there.
He got all the dirt on everybody.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what the
Forget
fuck?
all the basketball talent they got. It's all dirt.
Like, it's very unfortunate. You know, LeBron coming to the league 18 years old, you ain't got a bad picture of him or nothing.
That's true.
But
That's true. No
you know,
blemishes.
J.R. Smith, he want to smoke on flights. Iman Shumpert, he want to get drunk at games. You know, not basketball player, but designer. He want to pull his thing out on planes.
What's your opinion on James Harden?
Oh, he's a promoter in the club. That's a club promoter. Lil Baby's best friend. I know who that is. Saw him at Fashion Week in Paris a couple months ago. Yeah, I know.
You think he got a chance to come back and win MVP? He said he's gonna win MVP this year.
Most Vans pushed, or is that what MVP stands?
I take that as a no. Yeah, I agree with you. James Harden went up the fucking
James
MVP.
Harden, he had his time when he was on the Rockets, and that was his best time. He created the step back, hard air quotes on created the step back, by the way, because
Created the step walk.
I'm pretty sure, Steph was doing it legally and before James Harden. So
I take it you're not a Harden fan.
I mess with Harden in the music industry. Yeah, in the music industry, in this fashion
You
industry.
buying his
for
album
sure.
when it drop?
Hey, I can't wait for it. Yeah, I'm waiting for a feature from Lil Baby or something.
He dropping an album?
No,
So hopefully soon.
Probably gonna find something.
Hopefully soon. But no.
Okay.
Besides that, I don't know much from him. He left Joel Embiid high and dry. I mean,
Who's the best center in the league right now?
Joel Embiid,
Over Jokic?
Over Jokic? Why?
the white guy.
Over
white
the
guy.
MVP
Oh,
NBA champion of
see,
2023?
he's just getting that because this whole Ukraine war thing. That's like a thing that NBA's pushing. It's like this out. Other countries are good places to be. Don't attack.
Embiid
Ukraine.
is from another country.
Yeah, he is, but he's black.
Oh, so if you
Yes. Race is not a thing in the NBA.
right, but
And
it is in
Adam
this
Silver's
office, man.
NBA. David Stern would never allow something like this. RIP to David, but
So-
Adam Silver's NBA is a whole different world.
So it's not an argument with that. Joker's the best center.
What hasn't he got MVP like what the past like 2
2
out of
years.
3 seasons?
2
Yeah,
years.
2 out of 3 seasons. Like, come on now.
Did he not deserve it?
No, I could
not?
probably if we pull up the statistics from everybody in the NBA for the past 2 years, somebody most likely probably beat him in something somewhere.
You take Jokic off the Nuggets and win a chip.
Jamal Murray ain't played in a few years either. The Nuggets won't be nowhere. But that's the thing though.
No, that's what I'm saying. You take Jokic off the Nuggets, and you keep Jamal. You keep the whole team. You take Jokic off the Nuggets. Are they even
Better
going to
yet,
the playoffs?
switch them to.
Switch.
If Embiid's on the Nuggets, Jokic is on 76ers.
Oh yeah. Because Embiid can shoot threes just like Jokic. Them bullshit ass threes too.
That's not what makes the Nuggets though.
No, Jokic is
It's
Jokic
his
is a hub.
selflessness.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jokic is a hub for the Nuggets. So he's basically that middleman that's dishing it out. He can score. He can rebound.
He brought
That's
Aaron
what,
Gordon's career back.
No,
That's
Aaron
a
Gordon
that's a
was
valid
never
point.
bad. Aaron Gordon was never bad.
Never
He just
bad?
never had
That
opportunity.
Magic? Oh hell no.
He had never.
Nah.
He just.
The only thing
Aaron
he do on
Gordon
the
was a
Magic
He
is
got
dunker.
cheated out of a dunk title.
That's
first
all
of
he
all.
was known for, was getting cheated out of a dunk
And
contest.
the sad part is he never had opportunities on his other teams to shine like he is now on the.
Name the team that was on his when he was on the Magic. Name who was the
Another player?
Who was the starter there?
Markelle Fultz,
Yeah,
Terrence Ross.
and
Well,
Markelle
that's when
Fultz.
Markelle Fultz was garbage.
That's when he was just starting to get his name back. Markelle Fultz he fell off very much so, and then he came back.
He fell off.
He's
the minute
coming
he hit
back.
the league.
We're not just going to start talking about everybody garbage now.
No, he's not garbage, but he did fall off. He
Chris
had
Paul
a
garbage. All right.
just
Markelle
got
Fultz,
back,
he
though.
can dribble a little bit, man.
He just got back. Markelle Fultz just got
That
back.
boy's from the DMV, man.
He just started hitting free throws too.
Yeah, he just came back. But that's what I'm saying. On the Magic, when he was on the Magic, that was Aaron Gordon's time to be him.
And Aaron Gordon wasn't the focal point of the offense either.
He should have been, if what you're saying.
But that's the coach's fault at that point. That's not Aaron Gordon's fault. That's the coach's fault.
I'm gonna say, look,
He should
Jonathan
have been.
Isaac got injured, so he was supposed to be a crazy.
I don't know when Cole
offensive
Anthony
player.
got there. What year was that? He got there 2 years ago.
It's 3
I
years
think.
ago.
Three? Was Aaron Gordon there when Cole Anthony got there?
I don't think so. No, yeah, because
I think.
I don't think so.
I think Aaron Gordon's only 2 years in with the Nuggets, right? He had the one
he's
year
only
in
2
the
years.
Nuggets.
Yeah.
So I mean, look, they drafted another focal point of the offense.
Ooh,
Cole Anthony.
Cole Anthony,
Yeah,
and he's doing his
so-
thing too.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, and then they
I'm
got
gonna say.
Pablo Escobar.
Oh man, who's going to
Another
be a
criminal.
problem?
He's gonna be nice. He's gonna be nice.
Pablo Punk. No,
Another criminal.
a criminal.
Didn't you say Escobar?
All right, so make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Question of the day before I let you guys go is, if LeBron came before Michael Jordan, will we still have the debate of LeBron versus Michael Jordan as the GOAT? So
Kobe's still in.
thank you guys. Huh?
I say Kobe's still in there. A little bit.
Yeah,
Kobe's
RIP to
still
Kobe.
arguing.